I met a gypsy.
I talk about it all the time. Like, it's funny. I spoke to Freeze at Icon Fitness. So with Charles, like he was training there, and then me and my wife were training there, and I had this conversation where I'm like, I kind of get it with him. Like, I get where he's coming from. Like, you think about this for Vince Freeze. Like, I'm gonna paint the picture. There's some fucked up shit that he does, and that I just fully don't agree with, just because of safety, you know?
Yeah.
But like, this is a half defense of his actions at times, or like.
I can easily find defense too. Like yeah.
I'm
putting
interested myself
to hear. I want to see where we're going here.
I want to hear your defense, but it's like, you've got this guy that sucked so bad, like he was so bad. You know what I mean? And it's like you have to respect right now. Like, he beat Ken Roxon in a race in the UK. I was there and I watched it. Like, Ken could not pass him on a Supercross track. Ken come from behind. He legitimately won the race. He sucked so bad in only a few years previous to that, right? Think about how desperate you would have to be to go from being that shit to beating Ken Roxon. Like, think about the hunger and the determination and the work that he would have put in, and just the like, he rides desperate. Like, I don't think he would, like, he's a very nice guy off the track, and like everyone will say that to you, you know. But it's like, what he rides, it's not reckless, it's not stupid, it's not angry, it's not spiteful, it's not vengeful, it's desperate. Like, he wants to win so bad because he sucked really bad for a really long time, and it's like the grind that he went through to become the Vince Freeze.
Who doesn't want to let it up?
No, and he's still in his mind, like, and I said this to him in the gym. I literally said all this to his face, and I was just like, bro, you're here now. Like, you don't have to be this desperate. Like, you belong. You get a good start. You're not as fast as those guys. But I'm like, you're riding with this desperation mindset when you should now be like, okay, I'm here. I'm a little bit slower than these dudes that are winning, but I need to just like let them pass, follow some lines, and now I need to enter like a new phase of development. Like, the first phase of development was just fucking desperation.
Just be there.
Yeah, just do everything that you can. And then this phase, it's not like, you don't get better by keeping a fast person behind you. Like, that's not the way that you get faster. You get faster by hanging with the faster guy longer and longer and longer. And it's fun. Like, I had that thought in jiu-jitsu, like, I can roll with a black belt, and if the round's 5 minutes, I get 5 minutes where it's like, it'd be like me riding with Ricky Carmichael, and he was like forced to be just in front of me for 5 minutes. But in moto, that doesn't happen, because once they pass you, they're gone. Yeah. So like, that's Freezy's kind of dilemma, is it's like, he's so desperate and he's so hungry to do what he thinks he can do and do what he wants to do, that he ends up just riding like a fucking idiot out of that desperation. You know, it's like the desperation and the hunger and the want to be better just fully overrides like what he actually should be doing to go better, you know? I
feel like he's just so close to being there, but not quite there, right? Yeah. So like, you got Roxon, who's had crazy money deals throughout his career. Yeah. And then you got Freezy, who's just been
on pennies to the dollar.
On pennies the whole time, right? So then you go to these international races, especially, where they pay good money or start money for these guys just to have the big names there, you know what I mean? So like, he's always been an amazing starter. Yeah. So he gets a good fucking start. He doesn't want to, dude, that's a huge payday for him. Yeah. So he's going to do everything he can to not lose that money out. Like, that's huge for him. He doesn't have the massive salary, I'm sure. No, like definitely. A Roxon. No. So like, he's just clawing on and hanging on to everything he can to keep those guys behind him. So like, in my mind, he's super aggressive, right? But like, you never see him aggressive coming from the back of the pack. He's just he's doing weird shit in the front of the pack and going backwards, trying to hold those guys off. So yeah, I feel like his biggest motivator is like, he doesn't have that. This is paying for his life. He knows he gets good starts. He's going to do whatever it takes to keep them behind him.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree with that as well too. But like, he definitely works crazy hard. Like every time I'm in that gym, he's in that gym.
Yeah,
you
so
know,
he's
like,
doing it.
I'm at Glen Helen. I was training for World Vets, and he was at Glen Helen. You know, like the dude puts in the work, and he wants to. I think like if you just look at where he came from in his career and how shit he was at the start, you know, it's just like he wasn't some phenom AM kid. Like he is the definition of just grinding from the bottom. And it's like, and you don't see that. You really don't see many.
Really.
You don't see many guys that just ground it out from the bottom and got to, like, he's at the top of the sport. We're excited to announce the launch of our new membership site, gypsytales.com, packed with exclusive content and perks that you won't find anywhere else. This is your chance to become a part of the Gypsy Gang. And as a special bonus, if you sign up to an annual membership, you'll be entered into the draw to win our custom-built TC125. Gypsy Gang.